for the podcast.
What y'all doing? What y'all doing?
Yo, 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 yo.
Everybody good?
Yes,
Let me go
sir.
post the link in Weapon Wheel.
Nah, don't do that. Jorge gonna delete it. He gonna say wrong Discord.
We just go post it.
Bitch ass nigga.
Shout out to Mr. Hardhead.
Hey,
Fuck the Pelicans.
how y'all feeling, man? How y'all feeling?
Pretty good, man. Can't complain.
I'm all right. Where's Alex at?
Alex said he couldn't make it. He said he's not gonna be at the house. He outside right now.
Yeah, he ain't watching no movies, so
The rumor is he ducking smoke too. That's the rumor.
Oh yeah.
But
he ain't watching no movies.
Alex is not here tonight, but it's all right because the movie guys are on the scene. We got some topics, a lot of news to discuss. We saw some movies in the past couple of weeks that we're gonna review for y'all.
I don't think Alex would have been able to contribute to this episode anyway. You know, he ain't been seeing no movies.
Amen.
Man. Is that
Shout out to
true?
Mafia Quad for being his, replacement.
No problem. No problem.
Yes,
We can go ahead and get into the intros. Movie Guys Podcast, episode 28. Mafia Quad, start us off with your intro, brother.
What's going on, everybody? It's Mafia Quad, and we're here to review some movies today. Hope y'all enjoy.
Yes, sir. And Tarek, what's up?
What up? Shout out to the Denver Nuggets and let's talk about Abigail. Well, at least I'm gonna talk about Abigail. That's the only thing I watched. So
yeah.
Yeah, shout out to the Kings. Red Pit, what's up?
What's that? The true movie guy in his bitch. You dig? I
Well,
actually watch movies.
that's
Like some people.
You're below me and Mafia Quad. You know, I'm Mr. Movie. Mafia Quad is Doctor Movie.
Oh no, I think
and
I
you're
feel
like
I feel
you're
I-
like Movie
I
Hut
see-
Junior.
how is Doctor Movie below Mr. Movie? That don't make any fucking sense.
That's not what I said. You don't listen. I said Red Pig is below me and Mafia.
Yeah, but you put yourself in Mr. So Mafia is ahead of you.
Yeah, and me and one time
He is. I admit that. He see more movies than me.
Me and one time probably seen the same amount of movies.
Let's see.
I probably seen more than you.
I saw 4
You have not
last
seen more.
week, and I saw
God
one
damn.
this-
Yeah, you got us beat.
But this is what we're gonna do today, y'all. First we're gonna knock out the news. Just a few news topics to go through. And then we do actually have we got quite a bit of movie reviews. I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 movies, and I might be forgetting some, so we'll figure that out.
What the fuck we are watching?
Well, I can list them off. We got Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare,
Okay.
Abigail, Challengers, Boy Kills World. Didn't y'all see Boy Kills World?
No.
Going to see
You know who saw it? Alex saw it, and he's not here. Spy Family. You saw that, Mafia Quad?
Yes, sir.
All right, bet. So yeah, we'll go ahead and go through those reviews. But first, let's get to the news. Let me see, what news topic do I want to start with? Because it's a lot. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, it's a lot. How about this? We'll start with there was a news report maybe about a week and a half ago. Sony is in talks to buy Paramount. The deal is obviously not done. It's still in the early stages. But yeah, right now Sony is working on acquiring Paramount. And it also says Paramount is trying to make a deal with Skydance.
Ain't that the animation studio, right?
Yeah, Skydance does animation. They also, I think Skydance, they own like all those Telltale games. They own those franchises.
Yeah, they making that Black Panther game too.
Yeah, they have a studio
The
making
game.
the new Black Panther game. Yep. So
yeah. Oh, okay. I looked up. They made Top Gun Maverick, Mission Impossible. Skydance Media, right? Am I tripping?
No. That's Paramount. Paramount did Mission Impossible and all that other shit.
Oh, wait. Are you talking about the animation studio, Skydance Animation? So
Well, the thing about Skydance, they have different sectors. They got an animation studio. They have like multiple game studios.
So they just buying the animation sector.
Yeah, I don't know, but Sony is in talks to buy Paramount, which would be a pretty big deal if they do that because right now, Paramount's a big movie studio on its own. Like they have a lot of classics under their belt. They got their own streaming service with Paramount Plus. Um, so I don't know. It would be pretty big if they were to merge. And John Donuts in the chat, shout out to John Donuts. He said Skydance did work with Paramount to make Mission Impossible.
Yeah, okay, yeah,
So
okay. Okay, yeah. Shout out to Skydance, man. It's gonna be a big pickup for Sony, man.
me personally, I would prefer them to be separate because I feel like it's good to have multiple film studios because it gives filmmakers more options. If you start merging things, it's kind of like less and less options out there. And I feel like it'll make it even that much harder for people to get certain movies made. So personally, I would
Yeah.
like to see them
I
stay
don't,
separate. But
low key I feel like streaming destroyed Paramount, nigga, because
well, I mean,
it's
Paramount Plus is terrible. It's a bad. It's
it
not. It's not.
is
There's,
I wouldn't mind
Paramount.
because
Yeah,
Sony does not have a streaming service for their movies. If you want to watch Sony produced movies, you have to go through like all the streaming services to find that shit. They do have their own like TV based one called Bravia Core. As they changed the name to
yeah,
something else, but that's not really streaming. You kind of got to buy like a premium TV to get that shit. But you can't get none of the Sony's movies, like the old Bond movies. You can't get none of that shit like on one service. So I don't mind them consolidating their shit and actually having a streamer service because they just don't have one. So that's why all their shows that are coming out with like God of War and Horizon are gonna be on Netflix or Amazon. So I wouldn't say it's about. I mean, I really don't care. I don't use Paramount Plus. I only subscribe to it like once a year for a free trial.
Paramount. Yeah,
But I don't
Paramount
really
Plus
give a
is
shit too much.
ass.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like what do I use the most? Disney Plus, HBO Max, and Amazon Prime and Netflix. I feel like Paramount's like far away, like the fifth place,
Yeah,
like by far. Yeah,
low key, Sony might treat Paramount IP better than Paramount treat they shit right now. So
Facts.
this,
and their app is horrible too. The app is fucking
yep.
trash. The app is like bad.
So
yeah,
yeah,
I mean,
Sony about to
it
own
it could end
Paramount
up being a good thing. I just think for me, I mean, it's kind of the same thing we've been seeing. Like
like the Disney Fox shit.
yeah, it's like
Yeah,
sometimes it works out, sometimes it don't. But at the end of the day, all you're doing is creating these mega corporations and monopolies. I mean, I just don't. At some like we can't. At some point, it's not going to work out, and I don't know. I feel like I'd
I
rather them be
mean,
separate.
nothing's gonna beat what Disney and Hulu did combining. So I don't think this is really gonna do much. I
yeah.
mean, they allow the Disney shit to happen. HBO Max is a thing. HBO Max is like a subsidiary. Like they have so many companies like streaming and like studios under them. So I mean, I don't really think this is a big deal. It's not like I HBO Max is buying Disney or some shit like that, or Disney's buying Time Warner. That would be something like earth shattering. But I don't feel like Paramount getting them buying Paramount is gonna Sony buying them is gonna do anything. Like
Mm.
what's like it's not like anything groundbreaking. If anything, they're still probably not gonna match what HBO Max and the rest of them are doing on Netflix. They're not gonna like shake the industry up. So I mean, if they do it and nothing changes, then fuck it. I don't really think it's anything for us to worry about.
Yeah, I feel that. We'll see what happens. Like I said, they're all in talks. Nothing's confirmed, so we'll see what happens. But we can go ahead and get to the next news topic. This one was pretty big. It kind of popped up on the timeline. I think also about a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago now. But it was pretty big news when it came out. So it is reported that Quentin Tarantino, he was working on a movie called The Movie Critic, which he wanted to be his 10th and final film. But after looking at doing rewrites and things like that, he's decided to completely abandon the film and he's going to go back to the drawing board and work on something new.
Yeah, that's fire. He's like this
Um,
shit ass.
Now, I'll say this: a lot of people, from what I was reading, think that the reason he decided to scrap it is because he plans on making his final film. He kind of wants to go out with a bang and make like a really, really, really good movie, and he wasn't confident that this would be that. But
Mm,
yeah, I mean, we don't know what he's gonna do now. They
I
were
would
saying
be
that he bounced some ideas around as far as like having this movie set in the same world as Once Upon a Time in Hollywood and bringing back Brad Pitt's character from that movie. A lot of different versions of the script were going around, but it's officially not happening. How do y'all feel about that?
Mm.
Uh,
Those
I
are
don't care.
good.
I want this nigga to make it like a superhero movie. I want him to make some like some extravagant shit. Nigga, go out a bang, man. Get a $200 million budget. Go crazy. That's what I need from him.
Um, I was hoping that his last movie would be Kill Bill 3.
Oh,
Okay.
Yep.
brother.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah, I need
hoping
that.
he
What
was
else they
gonna do.
could do?
Both the little girl, the little black girl.
Her mama got killed or some shit.
Remember she killed Vivica Fox was one of the
Uh,
moms. She ended up killing her, and then she was like she told the little girl like whenever you feel like you want revenge, I'll be waiting. And we haven't gotten that. I mean, it was always like a long shot, but then like a few years ago, there was something in the works, but it never went through. So I wish he would just do Kill Bill Volume 3 because that's probably my favorite movie from him. It's either those two Kill Bill movies. I mean, I like Hateful Eight too. Um, I'll enjoy that as well. And I like what's the other movie he did? Shit.
Inglorious Bastards.
I mean, I like Inglourious Bastards. He did Django, right?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
did.
Django.
So
That's
these,
probably my favorite.
I feel like his last 5 movies are better than people want to think I'm crazy. Are better than his first 4 or 5 because people like Reservoir Dogs and all the other shit. But I actually enjoyed his later half movies. But I feel like Kill Bill was the movies that like put me on to like his shit. So I really wish there was a part 3 of Kill Bill, at least.
I'm
But
glad
too
it
much
got
of
scrapped though, because
yeah.
it didn't sound interesting to be honest. It didn't sound like a Last Dance type of movie you can do. Like you're Quentin fucking Tarantino. Like you gotta go out with a bang, bro. Like
By the
I
way,
don't know.
Delay Saint, thanks for coming on to the show, brother.
Oh yes sir, man.
Are you a big Tarantino fan yourself?
Brother, I got all. Well, I don't got all of them, but most of them I got the steel books for, bro. Like Pulp Fiction, Kill Bill, one
Fire.
and two, Django. I got that steel book. That was from Best Buy.
Bro, I'm waiting on I saw a report, this was from last year, a report that they were working on a Kill Bill 4K Blu-ray release. And here we are in almost May and there's still no news about it.
That's because the
There's
rights of that
something
one
with
is
that
all
movie.
fucked.
Yeah, there's something wrong with that movie rights where it I forgot who it reverted to, but it's stuck basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's literally stuck. I don't think that studio that he did it under exists anymore.
Yeah,
That's funny.
it doesn't, and then that's why Pulp Fiction took so long. Which I have the original steelbook for
Is
that
it
one.
New Line Cinema that used to own it or some shit?
Yeah, they used to own it, but New Line Cinema is
New
not
Line,
really
yeah, it's not.
a
Yeah,
thing
it's not a thing.
anymore.
No.
So I don't know. That's all fucked up. But for me, like he had another
Miramax. Yeah,
script.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, Miramax. Yeah, because it's a weird thing that they got going on Miramax and New Line Cinema. But he scrapped a lot of scripts, bro. He had a whole script for Django teaming up with Zorro, and that got completely scrapped.
I don't that sounds
Like,
terrible.
nah, like if you actually like look at the details of it, it sounded interesting. It was just not the right time and the budget. Like pretty much everyone was like, the budget's just gonna be too fucking crazy, which I don't think it would be. But
You
I'm
know,
not a Hollywood expert, so
there's a theory that all his movies are in the same universe.
no,
Well,
that is. I
that
mean,
was supposed to be, from what I read, that was supposed to be one of his plot lines for the movie Critic, is that he was thinking of doing like callbacks to all his other movies and have them set like all in the same film type
Oh,
shit.
yeah, because some of them in the movie universe, and then some of them like the reality of it. Like that's why you see, Pulp Fiction. She talks about Kill Bill because that's technically the character that she was playing. Like it's damn near like the plot of Kill Bill 1 that she explained to what's his name, Vincent in Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
But that's all fucked up too. They were supposed to be a prequel for that too, with Vincent and his brother. But that yeah, that
Speaking of
they
Pulp
didn't
Fiction,
really
I don't know
follow
about y'all, but I've seen that movie a couple times. I prefer the you know how that movie has like essentially like it's like two different movies in one.
yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I prefer damn, why am I forgetting dude, bro, my brain is not working today. Why am I forgetting the nigga from Die Hard?
Marcellus.
No, the actor from
No,
Die
Bruce
Hard.
Willis.
Bruce Willis. I want to call him Bill.
Oh,
My brain is fucked
Some,
today. The Bruce
Butch.
Willis section of Pulp Fiction, I actually fuck with a lot more than like the other half of Pulp Fiction. It's a good movie overall. I don't know. I don't know. I enjoy Bruce Willis's scenes in that movie for real a lot.
no,
Personally,
Butch. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Butch.
yeah.
I was like, I'm not gonna lie. If I had to rank, it's funny. People gonna think I'm crazy. If I had to rank the 10 best movies, like to put his 10 in like order, I feel like Pulp Fiction is gonna go at the bottom for me, dog.
Yeah, that I ain't gonna lie. It's a good movie, but
Or
in my
Grindhouse
opinion,
probably go to the bottom too.
Pulp Fiction is not his best. It's
Yeah,
he has better movies than that. It's not.
like Jackie
It's a
Brown.
great movie, but it's not his best movie.
And it's recency bias, but like Jackie Brown too. I like that movie, but I don't think it's in the top five. I feel like it's top five. I didn't like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood either. I didn't think the movie was that great. But I feel like
I like that.
I did not fuck with that movie. But Inglorious Bastards, Django, Hateful Eight,
Mm.
fucking love those three movies, dog.
Fact.
And Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2, those are my top five. What he made. And
I'm
I
not
love
mad at
Reservoir
that.
Dogs, but
I'm not
like
mad at that.
Yeah, that's
for
a
some
solid
reason,
list.
I feel like that was his first movie, and you see what like I don't know. It's not a bad movie, and it's a good movie, but I feel like it was his first movie, and there was a lot of like he improved so much that the other movies outshine it. But it's still a good movie. It just wouldn't be my top five. But I feel like a lot of people like have like a strong opinion about me not putting that in the top five.
I don't like Jackie Brown, bro. Like, it's one of those movies I regret buying. Like,
Mm-hmm. It's not a great movie. I don't think it is.
no. Like it's got a solid cast, but like I don't think they utilize everybody that well. Like Robert De Niro felt like an afterthought. Like I really feel like they forgot that nigga was in the movie in the last 30 minutes. You're like, oh, let's give him a reason to be here. It's like, what the fuck, man? It's Robert De Niro. Like, come on now.
Well, we can
But
jump
yeah.
into the next topic. The next news topic I have for y'all is actually a trailer. M. Night Shyamalan has a new movie coming out called Trap.
Right.
The movie is basically like the story for the movie. A father takes his daughter to a pop star's concert, and he finds out that the police have set a trap to catch a serial killer that they know is going to be attending the concert. Now, the trailer makes it seem like the father is the serial killer, but I've been seeing some theories on Twitter, and there's a lot of theories. I ain't gonna spoil now because it might be a spoiler, but it's a lot of theories as to who might actually be the real serial killer. Now, I will say this just first off for me. I like a lot of M. Night Shyamalan's early movies, you know, Sixth Sense, Signs, Unbreakable, bangers. A lot of his later movies were trash to me.
Anchors, bro.
It's a lot of trash.
Let me tell
The
you when it
last movie I
started.
watched from him was Old. I think it came out in 2019, 2020. That movie was
Yep.
absolutely terrible to me. It was terrible to me. I'm sorry. I didn't even finish it. I couldn't even finish it.
That
But
shit
how do y'all feel about M. Night Shyamalan or this new movie in general?
Oh man, he's been fucked up since The Village. When that movie came out in 2004, and everyone because Signs came out in 2002, and Signs was like, remember he had Sixth Sense, Unbreakable, and Signs, so he had a crazy run. And then The Village came out, and people were so disappointed because I guess people were expecting like a Signs type of vibe from it, and it wasn't. And that movie was so fucking confusing. I just remember people just walking out of theaters, just like, dog, what the fuck did I just watch? And it's been downhill ever since for him. Like The Village came out and it was like bad. Lady in the Water was horrible. I think like that should flop like really bad. And then we had The Happening, which was not a good movie either. And then we go to Last Airbender. That shit was fucking trash. Then After Earth, I don't gotta say anything about that. I mean, shit, that's a crazy 5 movie run where you just releasing bullshit. So I think he's overrated. I think Signs was his best movie he ever made, and that's 22 years ago.
Yeah, I love
And
Signs.
he's always trying to like I guess
He's
have
trying
a
to be
bigger
Christopher
twist.
Nolan.
Yeah, it's just like, dog, you're not that type of director, dog. Like, stick what you were doing with Signs. Like, but every movie you try to one up his twist, which is like a meme he has. Like if you go around internet and type M Night Shyamalan, even Robot Chicken has that meme of, oh, what a twist, because it's like he put these unnecessary twists in the movie to like, I guess, throw people off. But then again, it's so predictable. It's like, dog, it's not even a twist. We know it was coming. So
That's what I'm
it's
saying.
just
It's
so
like
confusing.
Tyreek. There's
Yeah.
people who already feel like they know the plot of this new movie. It's not even out yet. It's not even out.
Yeah, so it's a 22-year
yeah.
run of him being shit. So
He's
yeah,
the killer, right?
probably
That's the trailers.
That's
The
what they
trailer
saying.
sets it up as him being the killer, but we don't know for sure.
Isn't his daughter directing a movie?
No,
No, his
so
daughter's directing The Watchers, right?
yeah, she has her own movie coming out called Watchers.
But both of their daughters are in the trailer, so
Yeah, he does have his
I
daughter.
respect that he.
One of his
No, I
daughters
was
makes
gonna say,
music, and he has her playing the
um,
pop star in Trap.
yeah, the other daughters in the crowd as well. But I respect that he kind of built like a brand of just making his own movies and his family's making it too, like own production. I respect that, but
I'm not gonna lie though,
this shit is
his
ass.
daughter's movie, the Watchers, the trailer for that, it looked interesting. It might be better than his new shit, but we're gonna have to wait and see.
That would be the irony. His daughter's a lot better than him.
Yeah.
I
not looking
hope so.
forward to this movie.
Yeah, bro. Just going back to old. I tried to watch old. I didn't even bother watching Knock at the Cabin. Old just turned me off, bro. The movie just so goofy, bro. The shit is goofy. They got a rapper in there called Midsize Sedan. I'm like, what the fuck? Like this shit goofy as hell. This shit. The story was it was just goofy.
I
The whole
watched
movie
the
was
whole
goofy.
thing.
It's very cheesy. It's not even like interesting. Now correct me if I'm wrong. I think he directed a movie called The Visit a few years ago, like 10 years ago now.
Is it?
I think so.
Did he direct that? Let me see. 2015. Yeah, he directed that. I actually like that movie. That movie was about these kids going to go visit their grandma, but their grandma was like crazy. She tried to kill them and shit. That movie was actually pretty interesting. It had like the kid in the movie was funny. It wasn't scary, but I don't know. I actually liked. I liked that movie, but that's the last movie I've seen from him that I liked. But yeah, we'll
Split
see what
was the
happens.
last one I like.
I still never seen Split or Glass. Never seen them.
Don't watch Glass, bro. And I'm about to get on Doc's ass because he said he liked that movie. Fucking dog shit.
Yeah,
I like Split. Did y'all like Split?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Split, but
Split's
Glass was
fine.
fucking terrible.
that's what James McAvoy headlining there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and I feel like James McAvoy probably saved that fucking movie. So
Carried. He carried.
Well, Trap comes out August 9th. So we'll see what's up. I might actually check that out and see. I might be my last chance for him to make a good movie for me.
Oh, you a brave soul.
But we can go ahead and jump into the next topic. This one is pretty big. I'm actually glad that Saint and Tyrek are here to speak on this one. So news came out about a week or so ago. It's a rumor, but the rumor is that a male Silver Surfer will appear in the Fantastic Four movie, as well as the female Silver Surfer. There was some backlash when they had announced the casting of the Silver Surfer as a woman. And if this rumor is true, it sounds like those people may get what they want, kind of, because it sounds like he won't be the main Silver Surfer, but he'll still be in the movie. How do y'all feel about that?
Damage control.
Fact.
That's all that is.
I mean, I don't know what this movie's about. I don't know why there's two fucking Silver Surfers. Man, this movie might be garbage. Fuck the two Silver Surfers. This movie might just be ass. Just because. All right, unless they're just gonna have the wife, which that's what she there, or it's gonna be a multiverse movie where there's like one of them is like Silver Surfer in that universe, and you got the regular Norm Rad and the 616, the universe we know. I can see that happening.
I think
just
that's
don't.
going to be the case.
Yeah, but if I just don't get the point of, because they're saying this Fantastic Four is not set in it's in the MCU, but it's not in the main universe that we know everyone.
It's a multiverse movie.
So I'm wondering, if the female Silver Surfers is that in the main Marvel universe, and then the Norn Rad is from like another, is from the one where we're gonna see the Fantastic Four. I don't know. I mean, they're not gonna spoil the the movie plot lines, but I just don't know what direction this movie's going in because we're hearing a whole bunch of shit. We're in Galactus the villain, which of course because Silver Surfer's there, that makes
That's
sense.
stupid.
But then, but no, they kind of have to go. They go hand in hand, so it makes sense. But then
They're
they're
gonna.
saying Doom is there too.
I think they're gonna play it safe and have the female in the alternate universe and have the male in our universe, the main universe. Especially after the backlash.
And if y'all remember when they had announced the casting, Lakeith Stanfield said, "I thought it was me," and then he deleted the post.
For
So
what?
Yep.
For Silver Surfer?
Silver Surfer, yes.
Yeah, because
yeah,
he auditioned for it
No,
allegedly.
he probably got it then. Shit. I don't know. I'm just confused on to what like the direction this movie's going. Do they have the full cast set already for everyone, or
yeah. The cat. I mean, the main family is already casted. They've already announced it and everything.
I mean,
And
I just don't know.
start filming it in a few months, like July, I think.
So when is it supposed to come out? 2026?
No, come on next year.
Oh God.
Huh.
That shit
Wait,
gonna get
next year?
delayed.
Hell?
Yeah, come out next year.
It's gonna get
That's
delayed.
a quick turn. That's a quick turnaround. Which
It
means
come out in next July.
which means they already have the CGI and shit already set already. So that's something's already done. So I my faith in this movie.
It
It's
says they
coming out
film
next
it.
year.
It says they're going to film it in August this year.
So they start filming August, but the CGI is made. All the CGI scenes are made before the shooting, right?
Yeah, I mean, and we also
Yes
don't know
and
how long it's going to
no.
take them to film.
Yeah. So this movie's either gonna be supremely rushed or this shit gonna be heavily CGI based, which I'm not. I'm not too confident in. I don't know, dog. I don't know how they're gonna pull this shit off. I don't think people give a fuck about the Fantastic Four. The way people think they care. I don't think people really give a fuck about them like that. So I
I
don't
mean,
know.
I'm interested just because I want to see the MCU version of it. I actually like the original Fantastic Four movies because I was a kid when they came out, so I like them. But I want to see the MCU version now. I want to see the MCU version of Fantastic Four. I want to see the MCU version of X-Men. Like I'm ready. I'm ready. I want to see it.
They gotta hit this out the park though.
They
I
can't
will
take
tell you
another
one thing. They got a lot, bro. Deadpool Wolverine is finna be cinema. They gotta carry the torch. They gotta keep it going with bringing back the
Better
MCU
be
because
fire.
the
It
MCU
better
been
I
be
dead.
can't really
Can you?
count that as
Yeah, you
MCU
can't. I
though,
can't count that either. I'm not giving them credit for that shit.
that's still Fox production. So it's like I can't. And then Ryan Reynolds has like a lot of creative control in that too. So like
Right.
I don't know. I can't give them. I
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
give Feige credit for that.
That's like giving Microsoft. That's like giving Microsoft credit for like fucking Fallout. Like I'm not doing that shit. Like that's not because of them. Um, the Fantastic Four movies where I'm like, all right, y'all had like 2 or 3 years of mid and whatever. Now it's time to get back to what y'all were doing before. And if that Fantastic Four movie don't hit and that Blade movie don't come out, dog, I mean, someone needs to get axed out there, dog. Like they can't continue releasing fucking mid after mid after mid after mid. And then they drop sprinkles of good, which they're not even responsible for. Like the X-Men 97 show, I mean, great, that show's good, but it's not really because of them. So
Mm.
I mean, I don't know. I need them to like actually start going back to making at least decent movies, which they haven't made a decent movie in years.
Well, I do have two other Marvel topics we can jump into, and these aren't as big, but the second one here, obviously there was a new trailer for Deadpool and Wolverine, and in this one,
Sir.
we got to see Wolverine in his comic accurate suit without the sleeves. We got to see a little bit more about what the story is going to be about. Based on the trailer, it kind of seems like Deadpool finds this Wolverine from a universe where he's still alive, and he essentially brings him on this journey with him throughout different universes. And we also see that some of the OG cast from the original X-Men movies will be returning, as well as some new characters. I thought it was a good trailer, and it definitely got me excited. But I will say, it kind of tells you a lot about the story in that trailer. So if you haven't
That's
seen
why I
it,
ain't watch it.
if you haven't seen it, I don't blame you. And if you want to go in blind, then I would advise to not watch it because it does kind of explain a lot of the plot for the movie. But
Don't watch no breakdowns either, because there's a lot of shit where it's right there in the trailer, but You wouldn't know if you didn't see a breakdown or people swollen on Twitter. Oh my god, look at this cameo. It's
Yeah.
bad, bro.
To be real, unless you know who Cassandra Nova is, you're not gonna know the plot. If you're a comic book forehead, exactly. Don't see. I know who that is, and that's how I know what the plot is.
Yeah.
So I know the plot of this movie just because I know who the fuck they cast as who the villain is. So she's in X-Men comics. She's always been I'm not gonna say much, but she's a big villain for X-Men. But she was a big villain for X-Men when X-Men in the comics was not popular anymore. Like X-Men had like a
Yeah.
down period, and basically she was introduced during the down period of X-Men. So I mean, unless you're just keeping up with shit or you're watching comics explained or you watch comic historian, you're not gonna know who the fuck this bitch is. But if you know who this person is, you kind of already know. So don't, I do not recommend
She's a
y'all.
big character though.
She,
So
yeah, do
and
not,
very petty.
yeah, do not look up any videos of her because her
No.
is gonna give away what the story is. I don't really give a fuck. I still want to see the movie. But if you're not trying to like be spoiled, do not look up the character at all, please.
Yeah,
All right.
because if we even go into detail about it, it's a huge fucking spoiler.
Yeah.
Are y'all
But,
are y'all looking forward to the film though?
Say that
What?
one more time.
I said, are y'all looking forward to the movie though?
Oh
Oh
hell
yeah,
yeah!
definitely.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm renting out a theater, brother. We watching this day one.
Renting out a theater? You ain't renting out no Dolby theater for this.
Yes, sir. Definitely
You got
am.
much money? Oh, you got money like that, nigga? Okay.
It's cheaper, bro. When you split it up with the whole group, it's way cheaper than buying the tickets. I promise
it's not
you.
an expensive rep to get it.
To rent out a Dolby theater? I know
Is
a
it is it
regular
like
Dolby theater.
$100 total?
It's like $100 for
So
for a normal theater, but I think
for
it's like
normal theaters,
yeah.
100. But if you go like an IMAX and it depends on which area you're in too. Because if you pick a right theater and finesse, you in there, dog. You in there.
Yeah, it's
But
not as expensive as people think it is. Like
Mm.
especially like post COVID, those prices ain't that fucking crazy. Maybe pre
yeah.
COVID, maybe you're spending some money, but not now, not so much.
Will it come with free popcorn?
No.
No. But you get hella points from it though, so that's the big
Why?
benefits.
Yeah, I definitely can't wait for this joint. I don't know, bro. I think this shit
Oh,
I think it's gonna save the MCU, man. It's gonna save it, man.
Save
let's not say that. People are trying to say that now.
strong word. Save.
It's not
It's gonna
saving
bring
it.
it back, bro. The MCU been weak as fuck for years now. It's gonna bring it back.
The only MCU movie dropping this year, and X-Men 97 has been better than anything the MCU's been doing in the
I gotta
past
watch
4
it because
years.
LeBron's hit is good. So should I try to watch it, yo?
Yeah, fuck that nigga. Huh?
Yeah, damn.
I mean, I want to watch X-Men 97, but I haven't seen the original. Like, I haven't seen. I've only the original X-Men show. The episodes I saw were all out of order. I've never seen that show like all the way through. So I got to rewatch that joint.
You kind of, I mean, you can watch some recaps and understand it, but I mean,
I want to watch that joint, and I want to watch the OG Spider-Man show.
don't do that to you. I mean, I love Spider-Man, and I've rewatched it many times, but that cliffhanger still pissed me off to this day. So if they don't,
It's a rumor that they might finish that. They might bring that shit back too, because 97 doing numbers.
There's a issue because that's when they sold the rights to Sony. So there's gonna be an issue with them.
But nah, they said
that's
Disney
not
Disney
the issue.
owns Disney can do Spider-Man if it's a TV show under an hour.
No, Disney can do Spider-Man anything under 32 minutes. Anything past 32 minutes, they can't do. So some of these X-Men episodes are like 35 minutes, so they're limited to what they can do. So they can't do like a long anything over a certain amount of time. They can't do. So Sony does own some of the show rights if it's a certain amount of time.
I know, that's what I'm saying. That Disney Plus can do like the 10 episodes, 30 minutes each.
Yeah.
The true issue is they haven't contacted the creator of it though, because he said, "Look, I'm down to do it. I just haven't got the phone call yet." That's all it comes down to. Call him, and Sony would they know they wouldn't want to pass up this fucking bag. Like they can make it happen.
Well, we also have this is one last Marvel topic, and this one actually low key is breaking news. I just saw it on Twitter when I was getting ready for the show.
Oh shit!
Kraven is now delayed. It was supposed to come out in August. The movie is now releasing December the 13th this year. Now, me
Yeah, no one gives a fuck.
personally, I was not going to go see this movie at all. I've given up completely on Sony Marvel movies. They're just ass. They're not good. This
Venom is
may
great.
this may have been their best one besides Venom, but even still, I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to go see it. But were any of y'all looking forward to seeing this movie?
No,
Watch that dog
Nah,
shit.
fuck no.
Yeah,
I'm only looking forward to seeing Venom because I actually like the Venom.
I'm gonna
bet you
check
Yeah, I
do.
it
heard you
out.
was running out of theater for that one though. Sick.
What?
Venom 2 is
Was
garbage. You still want to
bro,
see
It was
Venom
Venom
after
not
was
that?
that bad.
it was not that
That
bad,
mug is
dog.
trash.
Yeah, bro, the last Venom was garbage. What the fuck?
Nah, it was
It was
not
it was
bad
What
not
like
the
you
that bad.
fuck are
niggas
we
was
talking
saying.
about? It was terrible.
Better than Flash.
Woody Harrelson in that shitty ass wig. Are you fucking
Better than
kidding
Flash.
me?
Better than Flash. better than
It
fucking
was
Flash.
not. It actually was not better than Flash at all.
Yes, it
Actually,
was. It made
no,
more
it
money than
wasn't.
Flash.
No, it wasn't.
Nah, bro. I'm
Made
sorry.
more money than
Michael
Flash
Keaton,
too.
I don't care how much money
it
it made.
did, but
Dog, you
it's
couldn't
not.
pay me to watch Flash again. You could pay me to watch
Flash is
Yeah,
not that
that's
bad.
bad.
That's the movie y'all be over hating on. It's
You
not that
you
bad.
can't.
They
Bad.
definitely overrated.
Watan, you could not. I don't. You couldn't pay me any amount of money under like me not ever having to work again to watch.
You
that
know what's so
movie.
funny about Flash too? It's a fixable movie. The Venom 2 shit is not fixable.
Yeah, it's
Flash.
fixable. Throw that shit in the garbage.
No,
Yeah,
no, no.
that's all.
Flash, literally, all you do that the beginning of the movie with the babies, take that shit out and fix the CGI. It instantly becomes a fucking
Nah,
blockbuster. You niggas love it.
What's it
I
called?
know how you fix it. You know, on the keyboard where it says escape, you press that shit.
Nah,
That's how you fucking fix the shit.
it is not that bad, bro. I'm
This how I
watching
know y'all
it
didn't. This how I know y'all
now.
didn't actually watch the movie. Y'all was too
Nigga, I
focused on the
watched the
CGI.
movie twice.
No, y'all was too. You
didn't
watched it
watch
twice
it.
and you hate on it. You watched it twice, dummy.
Nigga, I watched it twice to make sure I wasn't crazy. But
You
like,
fell asleep on the second showing, bro. That don't count.
huh?
You fell asleep on the second showing.
No,
bro.
I
That
didn't.
don't
I
count.
watched the movie. I watched the movie twice.
Every
in the
time
night,
y'all
dog.
talk about the movie, all y'all say this CGI is so bad. Okay,
And-
what
and-
about
and
the
thing is,
actual
the
movie?
first time I-
What
no,
about the
the first
actual
time I
movie? What
watched
about
it
the
on Edible,
performances?
the
What about the
CGI
script? What
still
about
look
the
crazy.
story? What about Michael
Nigga.
Keaton whipping ass as Batman? Y'all don't talk about
That shit was
nothing else.
Trash.
All I do is
And I
harp on the
watched the first-
CGI. Like what the
And the
fuck?
first time I watched it on Edible, and it still looked bad. You know how crazy that is?
I'm just saying, like,
Okay.
y'all talking about CGI. It's a superhero movie. This shit ain't even real. They just take that. Just
Oh my
like, what the fuck?
god!
No, the AI shit was out of line. The baby shit was trash, but
I'm not
no,
even
it was
disputing that, but then can y'all talk about the
Dog,
rest of the movie?
that
That's all y'all
that
talk
movie
about.
Was a clusterfuck. Venom was better. Both Venom movies are better.
No,
hell nah, bro.
no, it's not.
I'd rather watch Sasha kill.
Facts.
I'll
Especially the first
I'll
Venom
watch
movie,
Carnage
especially the
do
first
that
one.
tornado shit all day. Fuck that.
Hell nah. Calypso and Carnage, bro. That is not it.
That
Hey,
shit was
man,
ass.
That shit brought me back to 2002.
Matter of fact, Morbius is better than Venom 2. Yeah.
Oh,
Don't
shit.
see.
Wait,
This
hold
is
on,
where
hold on.
this is where Wonton needs to press X right now on your thing.
They both in the toilet,
do that.
but Morbius is better.
No, Morbius is the worst movie I've ever made, dog.
Venom 2 is worse.
Morbius is ass.
Well, Morbius is like actually I could sit and watch Venom and have a good time. I can't. I
I'll
just had
never
laugh.
watch it.
Venom definitely better, fam.
You got Jared Leto in that mug, so
You
that
having a good time with
automatically
Venom
puts
2?
it in
Yeah,
the
I
movie.
could tell you a Transformers fan. Anyway,
Hold
one
on.
more.
Transformers is a great franchise, sir. Except for the few movies Michael Bay fucked up on.
We almost done with the news. I got two more topics. This next one actually came directly in line with the Kraven news because I believe both of these films are being made by Sony. The Karate Kid movie with Jackie Chan and Ralph Macchio has now been delayed to 2025, May 2025. How do y'all feel about that?
They just started filming on that too, so it was like, how the fuck that get delayed this quick?
Yeah, I don't know.
God dang.
Maybe somebody got hurt or something.
But I haven't watched the Cobra Kai shows, and I know they're crossing it over with with Jackie Chan's Karate Kid and all. Like, it's kind of a weird plot they going with. I don't know.
Yeah, this might be
That
like
is
an old
weird.
head
What the
cash
hell?
grab. This might be like they bringing back all the old heads for this movie because I don't know if this is necessarily gonna. It's not a reboot, right? So yeah, I don't know.
I don't know what they're doing with the Karate Kid shit. Especially with the Karate Kid thing on Netflix. Was it on Netflix?
Yeah, the Cobra Kai.
Yeah, Cobra Kai. is that gonna be brought up during the movie? I mean, I don't fucking know. Because I was under the impression the one with Jackie Chan was a separate universe, or like not even. It was like a reboot, but apparently
It
it's
might have
not.
been, but if
I
that was
don't
the
know.
case, they definitely retconning it.
Yeah, because they made no references to Mr. Miyagi or Daniel-san at all in that movie.
Yeah.
So I mean, and to be honest, only good Karate Kid movie is the first one. After that, that shit was kind of ass. So
That's a fact.
I think I like 2.
that shit was ass.
Did you
I
not
know.
like the Jackie Chan one with Jada Smith?
Well, I'm talking about the original ones. The Jackie Chan one was
Oh,
okay, but the only movie I watched like Mr. Miyagi that was good was the first one. That's the only one I cared about.
what? I like the second one. I think I like
Yeah,
I
one or
think I
Was
like
the
two
second
all of
was.
one?
them. I ain't gonna lie to you. I
Was
think
the
I
second
liked
one
all
the
of
one
them.
with the girl? Oh, that was the third one with the girl.
That's the
And
third
that's the
one.
third.
Yeah,
That
I
one
like
wasn't
the
that
third one.
bad. That one wasn't that bad. But the second one I did not like.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna go see this. I gotta see a trailer first, right? See how I'm feeling about it. But it won't come out till May. And we only got one more news topic. This one is a trailer release. And I want your thoughts on this because it's kind of an interesting situation. Russell Crowe has a new Exorcist movie coming out, and they released the first trailer for it. Now, the reason this was kind of an interesting topic, if you guys remember, last year Russell Crowe had a movie called The Pope's Exorcist.
Trash.
Here he is again this year with a new movie called The Exorcism. Now, before the trailer came out, I'm thinking, okay, is this a sequel? Is this set in the same? Is this a follow up? Like, what's going on? Russell Crowe with 2 Exorcist movies back to back, bro. This is a whole new Exorcist movie with a completely different story. The plot line of this movie is Russell Crowe's playing an actor. He gets a job role to be a priest in an exorcism movie, and once he takes the job and he starts filming the movie, weird shit starts happening to him in real life. That's the plot of this movie, and it's a horror movie. Did any of y'all see the trailer for this?
Wait,
No.
is this a sequel to the Exorcist movie, the twins with the two with the white girl? Sorry, the white
No,
girl.
it's not. It's not a sequel to anything.
What
It's
the
an original movie.
what the fuck? So what the fuck is going on?
I know it's confusing.
Nah.
That's just the whole thing.
I didn't know it was a trailer, but I saw the posters and I just thought it was funny because I remember that first movie came out, and they had promoted it on WWE like for that Extreme Rules pay per view with Bray Wyatt,
Oh
rest in
yeah.
peace.
Yeah.
But it's like, what the hell? I'm like, why would I want to see Russell Crowe as a priest in an Exorcist movie? Like, no, bro, just
It was
no. Nobody
trash.
asked for this. Hey, look trash.
Yeah, I skipped that movie last year because it didn't look that great, and then Mafia Quad said it wasn't good. And I'm not gonna lie, I saw the trailer for this new Exorcist movie he's doing. It also does not look very good, so I'm probably gonna skip it. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I just thought it was crazy because it's literally back to back movies for him in back to back years where he's in an Exorcist movie, and I was on the timeline. Everybody's confused by it. They're like, they don't know if this shit is a sequel. They don't know if it's based on anything. Like, it's just very confusing how they came out with this movie. But that's all I have for news. But we do have a few movie reviews to get into. Real quick, Delay Saint, did you see Kills World yet?
I didn't, and I actually canceled my ticket for that to
Okay,
go
no
Top
see
problem.
fire.
I was just wondering because I know Alex saw it, but Alex wasn't able to make it today. But that's fine. We have some other reviews we can do. I'm seeing Boy Kills World, I think, on Sunday. One thing I can say, well, Jack Move Johnny just tweeted. He said it's trash, and he said to wait for it to come to Tubi, which is crazy. That's disrespect. He said Tubi. That's crazy.
That was just what I was trying to say. You sure you want to go watch that movie still? You might not
I
need to.
I mean,
Yeah,
Jack could be right, but at the same time, Jack does have different taste. So I'm gonna go
Yeah,
judge
that's
for
true. I think
myself.
you like bullshit. So
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go judge for myself.
that nigga
But
like team and team movies. So
Right. At his big age. Fuck.
Hold on.
nigga wants to put a fucking shell on his back and walk around his house and shit. Like,
Right.
with Eddie Murphy in there, bro. That's all he needs.
yeah, Eddie Murphy. Yeah, if you take Beverly Hills Cop and mash it together with fucking Team NT, Jack will probably fucking explode.
No, Woody.
the corn dog in his
Dream come
hand.
true,
Oh yeah,
Woody.
heaven. But we can go ahead and get to the first review. This one is a movie called The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. Now, just real
Mm.
quick, who in here saw the movie? I know I did.
I saw it.
Yeah, I seen it too.
I haven't, but that's what I canceled my ticket for to go see that tomorrow. So
All right,
Mm.
bet. So we'll give our review and we'll do spoiler free since I know people haven't seen it yet. And the late Saint just said he's going to go see it. But let me just
There's
pull
not
up some.
much to spoil. It's based on a real story. I don't know.
I mean, it is, but it's also not because, bro, you've seen the movie. There's no this shit did not happen like this in real life. They kind of
No, no, no,
embellished.
no, no. They definitely put some sauce
They
on it. They
yeah,
definitely.
they put a lot of sauce on it. But just to kind of set the scene for the movie, it's partly based on a true story during the World War II. Um, Winston Churchill made a plan to essentially destroy some of Hitler's U-boats, and he made up a plan to destroy their supply line so they couldn't supply the boats and things like that. And he came up with a top secret crew of people to essentially go undercover, like in a secret mission to, go against the Nazis. And the interesting thing about it was the whole plan was secret. It was literally only Winston Churchill and a few other people's. And because it was a secret plan that wasn't sanctioned by the British government, he basically is telling them like, "Hey, if you guys get caught, we're gonna have to arrest you, or if you get caught by the Nazis, then you're out of luck." So a lot of very high stakes. They essentially can't get caught. And again, it's based partly on a true story, but they do kind of embellish in the movie, make it a little bit more of a movie. I'll go ahead and jump into my review real quick. So, this movie stars Henry Cavill, Superman actor. He's kind of the main guy, and then he kind of builds a team. Um, right off the bat, what I want to say is Henry Cavill's character in this movie, he was kind of boring to me. I don't know. He's kind of boring. Like he wasn't really like he didn't give me that vibe of like action star, action hero. I just didn't get that vibe from him. Um, I know he's trying to break into other movies now that he can't be Superman anymore. But I don't know. I think maybe he needs to do different types of movies. This one wasn't really hitting for me as far as his performance. One thing I will say though, the choreography, like the fight scenes and stuff, is really good. It's an action movie, bro. A lot of shooting shit, a lot of gore, people getting shot, stabbed, and shit like that. There's a couple cool shots in here where they're doing the action. It looks pretty good. One of the actors, his name is Alan Richardson. He plays. There's a show on Amazon Prime called Reacher. If y'all have heard of that, he plays Reacher. I thought he was pretty good in this movie. The reason I know about
Buff
him
guy?
is, yeah, he's really buff, and the reason I
Yeah,
know
yeah,
about
yeah.
him is
I like him in
because
movies. Yeah.
he, for the past year now or so, he's been kind of campaigning to play Batman. And I'm not gonna lie, after watching this movie, I was like, I could actually see him being Batman. There's a lot of cool shit that he does in this movie. Like he has a bow and arrow in this movie. He has like perfect aim and shit. Then there's some scenes where he's doing like hand to hand combat, and it just looks really good. The only thing about him is, DC fans, they're like, he's too big to play Batman. Batman's not that buff. I mean, it's a fucking dumbass argument in my opinion. We've seen depictions of buff Batman. They're like, he's too big. He can't be agile if he's too buff. Like people are fucking stupid. It's a fucking movie at the end of the day. But I personally think he would be a good Batman, especially after seeing this movie. What I will say, the story itself, in my opinion, is just the way it's depicted in this movie. It's just not that interesting. Like, the story is nothing special. There's no any this the villain itself is just like a generic Nazi guy. There's just nothing really interesting about the story. The only thing I really got out of this movie was the action. It's a lot of good action scenes, but even the action scenes themselves were nothing special. Nothing really pushed it over the edge. When you're living in a day and age of shit like John Wick and Top Gun and Mission Impossible, when you do action movies, in my opinion, you kind of got to push the bar, and nothing in this movie pushed the bar. It's kind of just all like typical action movie shit. Um, and also, I wanted to bring this up. There was a movie last year, also set during World War II, called Sisu, In my opinion, Sisu is way better than this
I
movie.
forgot about that.
Sisu was way better. The action was better. The gore was better. Story was better. That's just my opinion. Overall, I would give this movie maybe like a 7 out of 10, maybe like a 6.5, 7 out of 10. If you really fuck with action movies, go check it out. It's only 2 hours. You know, get in and get out. Otherwise, wait for it to hit streaming. That's my opinion. Red Pig, what did you think about this movie?
Yeah, I'm with you on this one time. I thought it was alright. Nothing crazy to me. The story was alright. Um, I ain't gonna lie, this movie was kind of funny. Eh, yeah, I don't have much to say about this because it's just like it was okay. It was like it wasn't terrible, but it was just like you know, eh. I got much to say about this one, yo.
Yeah, it's
Was it a
really not
filler
much to
movie?
say.
It's, it's I mean, it's like an average action movie. It's not ass. It's not nothing.
It's not bad, but it's not like great. It's just very middle of the
You know, it's
road.
funny. I had looked up some people's thoughts on it, and people actually love this movie, dog. So we kind of in I feel like we in the
But see, I
minority in
also
this
think
one.
it depends who you like.
Ignored me.
If you're somebody who loves action movies, like that's your shit, you'll definitely enjoy this movie. That's because that's what it succeeds at. The
Yeah,
action is good, but again, when you compare it to recent action movies, like the ones that I listed,
yeah.
it's not anywhere near as good as those. So just keep that in mind. But it is still a good action movie, and if you're a fan of action, go see it. That's what I
Awesome.
was saying. But yeah, we can go ahead and jump into the next. Oh, what'd you give out of 10, Red Pig? What would you rate it?
Uh, you know, it's fine. I even reviewed this one on my Instagram when I seen it. That's how like it was like to me. I give it like a 7 out of 10, like 6, 7 out of 10. Nothing too
Nah.
crazy, bro. I'm looking at Rotten Tomatoes. This shit got a it actually got a 93% on audience, but 71
Yeah.
on the critics. So like niggas love it.
Mafia Quad, did you see this too?
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and give your review.
So with the characters, so I thought Henry Cavill's group was interesting, but the movie didn't really spend enough time with them for me to really get to like them. Another issue I
Mhm.
had, so the movie it had decent action. I didn't have a problem with the action, but my thing is we get the action in the beginning, then there's a lot of exposition. We get a little bit of action again, then we jump right back into all this exposition until we get to the end of the movie.
I agree. I forgot. I did notice that too. There was a big moment in the movie where it was just slow for a while, and I was like, damn, when they getting back to the action?
Yeah, that was my big problem. It was just like I guess I would say it wasn't well paced, or they need to just embezzle some more action into the movie.
Yeah.
And overall, we just needed more time with the main cast because I really didn't care about the chick, the dude being on the island, all that. That was just like I'll read a history book if I really want to know about it. So for me, I say this is like a 5.5 out of 10.
Mm.
Damn.
Damn.
Yeah, man. And see, going back to what he said about it being like exposition and being slowed at parts. Me personally, I don't mind when movies do that, but if you're going to do that, the story has to be interesting, bro. The story in this movie is not that interesting. It's just not like it's just not that interesting to carry that. You in a movie like this, you got to have nonstop action almost if you're not going to have a good enough story to back it up. That's just my opinion. But like I said, it's not a bad movie. If you like action, I would definitely recommend you check it out. The next movie we can review is a horror movie, vampire movie.
Yes.
This one is Abigail. Now, me personally, I did not see this movie. I just wasn't personally interested. I may check it
Yeah, me
out
either.
down the line, but I know some of y'all who in here saw Abigail.
I
I saw
did.
it.
All
God
right,
bless you.
so we haven't heard
That
from
was
Tyreek in a
fun.
minute. Tyreek, let's get your review for Abigail.
So disclaimer: I fuck with all types of vampire movies. So
Oh, you a
if
Twilight
it's
fan?
cheesy, no, that doesn't count. Um,
There's
but
nothing
I
wrong with
fuck with
Twilight,
most
brother.
vampire. I fuck with most of vampire movies except for Twilight. I don't watch that twink shit. Um,
Yo.
Underrated movies. I called you Rock. You would like those
Uh,
movies, Tarek. Good
oh,
movies.
no, wow. Anyway, great. I wouldn't say this movie was like anything type of like. It was not. It's not a bad movie. It's not a good movie either. But I felt like for an hour and 45 minutes, I felt like it was a decent experience.
Well, wait, real quick, Tarek. Can you tell us without spoiling what is the main plot line of this movie?
So the main. This is not a spoil. So they already revealed this in this trailer. So the group of professionals kidnap this girl. She's a vampire, and they're trapped in the house with her. That's the plot of the movie.
Are they
Without
holding her for
spoiling.
ransom?
Yes, yes, quote unquote, they're holding her for ransom.
Okay, and then you
Yeah.
go ahead with your review.
So the movie, I mean, it's not a Dracula movie, but apparently, like vampires are prevalent in this world, but it's like underground. It's like no one really like knows of them, but they exist, and it's like not like one or two of them. It's like a good amount of them. But they don't really expose upon that too much in the movie. The movie's really, really like contained in that one house. Um, I don't think they can make like a sequel to it or anything like that. But I thought the movie was decent. Like I went in for hour 45 minutes. The gore was it's like that Sam Raimi type of gore from Evil Dead, where like you see like exploding bodies and shit like that. Not realistic at all, but like it's a throwback to that. Um, Visually, the movie was just okay. Wasn't anything special. I mean, the special effects were practical. It wasn't anything crazy. I thought like her vampire form was interesting. It wasn't because what they really did was just change her teeth. The teeth were okay, were pretty cool looking.
Yeah, I
I'll
saw
say
that
that.
in the trailer. She has sharp ass
Yeah,
teeth.
the teeth were really cool, but like in terms of the other vampire shit, you really don't see it too much. So I wonder how much the budget was in this movie, where they basically like be honest, they kind of resemble werewolves where they do fucking vampires in a sense. But I guess I could still fuck with it. Um, but it was a solid movie. I mean, there wasn't like any standout acting job or anything like that. No one did a particularly great job. No one did a particularly bad job. It's a run-of-the-mill vampire movie. I mean, if I had to give it a score, I'll probably give it a 6 out of 10 max. But I mean, the movie's an hour and 45 minutes. Like once the movie starts, it pretty much ends. You don't feel like
Yeah.
you're checking your watch every like 5 minutes or anything like that. But there's enough action to keep you entertained. There's enough, jokes in the movie. I thought the movie actually had some good jokes in it, like filtered
Right.
throughout. So they weren't like trying hard, but some of the banter is really cool. Um, I went to the movies when I go watch it. I watched it Wednesday night, and actually there was a decent amount of people in there, and people were laughing throughout some of the movies. I was kind of surprised. Usually, like movie like this, people don't really laugh at, but it was pretty funny. But if I had to recommend it to people, would I go watch it in theaters? No. I mean, I'll watch it because I'm like whatever. But if you're a normal person, I would just say, hey, wait till it comes to streaming. But if you got nothing to do and you're bored and it's like or a Tuesday night, it's not a bad movie to go watch. But don't expect anything great out of it though. But that's my
It's
review basically.
it's funny you say that because this movie got great reviews. People love it.
Thanks.
Critics and the audience love it. So
I mean, it's not a bad movie, but I wouldn't give this. I'm not giving this shit more than a 6.
this should get like an 8, an 83 or something on Rotten
I say
Tomatoes.
it's a 7.
Oh wow.
Mm. Why you say that? Mafia Car.
Oh, it was good. Like so okay, so the character. So I thought the character cast was fun. The only character that wasn't really interesting was a black guy, unfortunately. But he got he got
He
taken
like
out pretty quick.
he
Fire. The black guy died first.
he like grimy
Not
with here.
first,
Oh,
but
that's
yeah,
funny.
the characters I felt as though they had good chemistry. They were interesting. Like Tarek said, the movie respects your time. It knows what it is. It knows what it has to do. The gore was it wasn't nothing too crazy. It was enjoyable. Let's see, Vampire Girl, real good. I thought her as a villain, it was actually pretty good. Let's see what else. Let's see what else.
Oh yeah, John Carlo. Yeah, he was there too.
Yeah, good. Like I said, good characters, story. It knows what it is. It knows what it's coming to do. And I disagree with Tarek. I say if you're just looking for something to do this weekend, definitely go check it out. Feel as though it's a good movie that you'll definitely have a lot of fun with. I never at any point found myself bored. I was just like, oh, this is actually pretty good. Probably should have saw this Thursday night instead of waiting on Friday.
Mm.
I guess the reason why I say that because I feel like people are gonna go to the movie and expect like some crazy vampire shit to be going on. There is, but it's more like a
It's a
murder
BG
movie.
movie.
Yeah, it's yeah, because I think people are like, yeah, if you're expecting like a full on vampire like underworld shit, you're not getting this in this movie. So I get, and if you're a vampire fan, this shit ain't gonna like pique your interest in terms of like if you take every vampire movie, this shit's right in the middle of mid. But if like yeah, if you have nothing better to do, go watch the movie. Like there's I'm watching that shit. I canceled my Kingsman ticket to watch this, and I'm glad I did. So
Uh,
yeah,
yeah.
you want no one else watched it? Did
Hell no. I
Pizza
thought
watch
about
it?
going to watch it, but I
Mhm.
picked the Ungentlemanly World Forever this.
Wrong,
Yeah,
wrong choice.
Challenger's
But
over.
yeah, I mean, the thing is though, I'll say this: there is opportunity for them to like make a follow up to this. I guess they don't need to, but I am interested in like how vampires work in that world because some of the shit they said in the movie, like, damn, I didn't even know vampires could really do that. There were some like abilities that bitch had. I'm like, oh, I didn't know they could do that shit. But yeah, it was definitely like a watch where like you can go in, like get like a bucket of popcorn and get like a large drink, and you have a good ass time. Like it just
Did it make you
April was a
laugh,
weird
Tara?
time, huh?
Did it make you laugh?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. No. There is definitely some funny parts like in this movie. I was like, damn, that's actually pretty funny. I'm actually surprised because usually horror movies are. I wouldn't say it's a horror movie. It's not a horror movie. It's like a slapstick slasher.
You know who loves
Okay.
slapstick slashers?
E-Rock.
Right.
You said it, not me.
E-Rock will like this movie
That's all
though.
he liked too. Yeah.
Let me ask
But
you, how was the gore?
It
it's
wasn't nothing special.
Okay.
imagine Evil Dead. It's that type of gore.
You,
It's not throughout the whole movie though.
okay.
But there are certain scenes where you're like, oh yeah, that's definitely some Sam Raimi shit. Like they definitely pull that shit out of a Sam Raimi movie. Like,
Mm.
Now,
yeah.
Jack Move says he gives it an 8. What would you guys rate it?
Whoa, what the fuck? Hey, I said a 6 maximum.
I said 7, but I can see why Jack would give it an 8. It's not a bad movie.
But you know,
8?
Jack likes comedy horrors. That's his bag.
So that's probably why. But I'm not giving this movie no fucking 8.
Yeah, that's what people get, 8s out of 10s, man. Jack not alone with that.
That's a high ass score dog for this movie.
Yeah, people like this shit. I guess niggas didn't take it seriously.
It's like Megan.
Yeah.
Like Jack likes Megan. Kind of, it's a comedy horror.
Megan was fire too.
John Donut said Jack gave it an 8, so it's really a 5.
Low key.
Well, John Donuts likes Avatar, so we ain't gonna say too much about that. But
Hold it down. Good movie.
Hold on, was there man? Was Eddie Murphy in this movie somewhere? Did we miss out?
He was
Well,
the black guy.
that dude kind of looked like him.
Oh, that's true. And they did have a white cop in there too. So
but this next movie review I want to get into, I think Mafia Squad saw this film. There was a Spy Family anime movie, Mafia Squad. Is that right?
Yep.
Um,
Spy Family, Cold White.
Now let me ask you a question real quick about this. Is this an actual movie, or is it one of those things where it's like we took an episode from the next season and we're showing it to you guys early in the theaters? Is it an actual
No,
movie or what is it?
it's an actual movie, original story done by the creator.
Okay, what's your thoughts on that?
It was a nice little wholesome movie. You know, I came in with the wrong expectations. I was expecting some kind of crazy shit going on, like a Demon Slayer or a Dragon Ball movie, but it's a very nice, wholesome kind of like family kind of anime movie. If you've seen the Spy Cross Family show, it still has those vibes. So if you're a fan of the show, you'll like it. But I just think it's more of a family kind of movie.
Would you recommend people go see this in theaters or wait for it to hit streaming?
Uh, if you got like kids or you got a little niece or nephew or something, or you're just a hardcore fan of the show, go see it. But If you're just someone like I just started watching it like maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, I say probably just wait. But it's not a bad movie. It's just like just know you aren't gonna be seeing no kind of crazy Demon Slayer, Dragon Ball kind of stuff going on. It knows what it is.
Was it in IMAX or is it just digital?
Yeah, this is my
Just
first time hearing
digital.
about it.
Yeah, I saw the trailer for that when I went to go see that Demon Slayer movie.
Why'd
It
you
looked kind
watch
of
that?
interesting.
You mean the episode, nigga?
Listen, nigga, I gotta see that shit IMAX. And
Hell
this
no.
visually, bro, I was satisfied. I knew
Hell
what
no.
I came in for, bro.
So
I don't
like
buy movie tickets. I
so
got
like the
A-list.
first 30 to an hour
Mm.
was like the last two seasons, the two episodes from last season.
It was the first 2 episodes and a recap from the
I'm good on
last
that. It's a
episode.
waste of time.
Best way to put this movie, I just thought of it. Best way to put this movie, just think of it as like a short little filler arc.
Okay, I can see that.
Still
So
fits
like the
into the
old Dragon
story of
Ball
the
Z
show.
movies.
Yeah, basically, that's basically what it is. Like one of the old Dragon Ball movies. It can fit into the main story. You don't have to watch the anime before to watch this movie. You can just come in, you can sit and enjoy it with your family.
Fine.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I watched Spy Family, but I don't like it enough. I don't think to watch the movie. I probably just stick to the anime.
Just wait, just wait. It's not bad, but like I said, it's probably not worth going to the theaters unless you taking somebody else with you.
Well, we can go ahead and jump into the next movie review, and this is the big one for the show. We're
Oh
gonna do
yeah.
spoiler free everything. We are going to review Challengers. Real quick, who in here saw Challengers?
Seen the
Me,
Sunday.
Me.
Seen the Sunday.
All right, bet. So yeah, we won't spoil it because I want Tarek to enjoy that film. I'm gonna let Red Pig give his review first, but before I do that,
Mm.
let me just pull up some information about this movie. So first, this movie is directed by Luca Guadagnino. I think is how you pronounce his name. He's actually a pretty big name director now. He's done like Call Me by Your Name, Bones and All. Great movie. He did Suspiria, which is like a horror movie remake of a classic. And now he's doing Challengers. Challengers stars Zendaya. This is one of her first big roles where she's actually playing like, an adult. She's not playing a kid in this movie. I would say this movie and Dune is kind of like her finally growing up and playing, adult characters. This movie it's kind of a sports movie, but it's also a drama. It's about tennis players, and without spoiling too much, the movie really is about Zendaya's character, and she's essentially there's these two guys, they're friends, and they both have a crush on her. Basically, is how it starts out, and slowly but surely, it starts to break up their friendship, and she's the root cause of it. And the movie kind of jumps around timelines. It starts off when they're older, and then they kind of go back in time and show you when they were younger and how things started out, and then from there it kind of jumps back and forth throughout the time. I'll give my thoughts, but I want Red Pig to go first. Red Pig, what do you think about this movie?
Hey man. Fire. Fire, 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 fire. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't know what to expect going to this movie, but I thought this shit's fire. Y'all gotta watch this. Everybody who's watching this, go watch it in theaters right now, nigga.
yes, sir.
Nigga. I felt like I was watching tennis a tennis match take place on and off the court, and it goes fire back and forth, back and forth. Interesting. The ending. I mean, well, we're not talking spoilers, right?
Yeah, don't spoil
No,
it.
no, no. Hey, man, this movie. I ain't gonna lie. Last 30 minutes of this movie had my jaw drops, nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm like, what the
Agreed.
fuck? This shit is crazy. Um. Oh, we can talk about one thing. That injury. That shit was kind of gruesome. I was like, ugh. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like,
Yeah, they
God
kind of showed
damn.
it in the
Trailer, too.
trailer. Zendaya's character
Yeah.
plays like a star tennis player,
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
at one point she
I
gets injured.
promise and star. Yeah. Yeah, nigga. Nigga, the acting by the entire cast, nigga, um, was overall great. Zendaya, I thought she was really, 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 really good as Tasha, the
And
evil
Red Pig,
bitch.
real quick, let's address something because I've been seeing this a lot. There are people who think Zendaya is not a good actress. Can we please talk about her performance in the film?
Hey man, she's really good. She's really, really good in this movie, man. This is better than any performance she's given in Euphoria by far.
I would disagree,
This
but
is
go
better
ahead.
than her Spider-Man performance, nigga. This better than her Doom performance, if we're being real.
Yeah.
So this is her magnum opus. This is her best performance yet, nigga. Um, I recommend all y'all go watch this shit, man. It's so fire. What I wanted to say, hey man, this movie we can't talk spoilers, so it's hard for me to say what I want to say, man.
Well, let me just ask you some things then. For one, how do you feel about the way the movie was shot? A lot of crazy
Oh,
camera angles
gorgeous,
and
gorgeous.
things.
So when they was playing the match, the big match, and it was the camera was basically the ball, fire. So at the end. Oh, also, man, I love the callbacks in this movie from the little shit. Like you have to really be paying attention to this movie to notice shit. 'Cause I notice. I feel like some people wouldn't understand the ending of this movie. If y'all know what I'm talking about.
Nah, if you pay attention, bro, it set it up perfectly, bro.
Yeah,
Like
that's why
that's
I'm
that's the
saying.
writing
That's
I
what.
love,
That's why I was
bro.
saying this shit is fire, nigga. He was like, "Fuck off." I was like, "Oh shit,"
Right.
because that shit it kind of took me off guard too. I was like, "Wait, oh, that was fire to me." And you know what's funny? I feel like this movie gonna be polarizing as hell. Cause I don't think I feel like this gonna be one of the movies that the critics and everybody love, but I feel like niggas gonna find a reason to hate on this shit, and they gonna talk about Zendaya being over sexualized in this movie and whatnot. Um, but hey, man, this shit is fire. From the first 10 minutes, nigga, the final. This is this movie is top three like finishes. Like the last 15, 20 minutes of this movie is outstanding, nigga.
Pretty good.
You gotta
What would you
watch it.
give it out of
Agree.
10?
I gave it an 8 out of 10. I wanted to give it a 9, but I
Not
couldn't
bad
do
at
that.
that.
Couldn't
That's
do
a
that.
good score. I'll say
Yeah.
this, and I'll reiterate this just for people who are like, "What's the movie about?"
Also, wait,
Essentially,
wait,
go ahead. Go
before we
ahead.
finish, I gotta shout out the soundtrack. The soundtrack is fire.
I'm glad you said
Facts.
that.
Um,
I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that.
yeah, the soundtrack is fire. Also, this this movie made tennis look cool, man. Make tennis cool again. Hey, this shit made me want to watch tennis. Like I didn't know they get down like that in the world of tennis, nigga.
Yeah.
I might have to see what that's up. What that's about, nigga. Cause hey, also I don't like that Zendaya have something for white boys. I don't like that. Um, yeah, two white boys. I didn't like that at all. We need some black men tennis players.
Nah, I think people would have been mad. Why?
Well, oh, the black.
Just leave it at that.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. And us, not to spoil. Never mind. Never
Redpay
mind.
can't help. He wanted spoiled so bad.
Hey, man, I really do. I really
Let me
do.
just
It's
say this.
hard
Let me
not
just
Hey,
say
to.
this.
this is a top three love triangle movie. Toxic love triangle movie. This might be the best love triangle movie I've seen in my lifetime, nigga. I can't think of none that come
Let
close
me
to
let
it.
me say this about the film. Um, Again, I'm gonna kind of give you a synopsis without spoiling. In this movie, Zendaya plays a star tennis player. She's not pro yet, but she's good enough to go pro. Right? Her name is Tashi Duncan. Um, Essentially, what happens is there are these two tennis players, the guys, and they're best friends. They've been friends since they were 12, and they've grown up together playing tennis. They finally get a chance to meet her, and they both have a crush on her. And she's kind of playing with the idea of the fact that they both want her. And so she's basically kind of pitting them against each other to see which one of them she'll pick. Um, that's how it starts out. And then it jumps kind of into the future where in the future she's with one of them, and again I'm not going to spoil anything, but she's with one of them, and you know it kind of brings them back to their rivalry. Now, one thing I'll say about the movie, going to like performance wise, the movie's full of good performances. All the actors did a great job. The two guys in the film, I actually don't know their names in real life, but the two guys in the film, they did great performances. Zendaya gives a great performance.
His name was
Personally,
Josh O'Connor and Mike something.
yeah, Josh O'Connor. That does sound familiar.
Yeah.
Personally, I'll say this. In my opinion, Zendaya's performance in this movie is not better than her performance in Euphoria. I've seen Euphoria season 1 and season 2. To me, that is still her best performance on screen to date. What she did win an Emmy for. What I will say to people who keep saying that she's not a good actress, you need to watch more of her stuff. If you've only seen her in fucking Shake It Up and Spider-Man Homecoming, then of course you're gonna think she's not a good actress. She's fucking grown now. She's 27. She's been doing movies now, HBO shows. She has the resume. She's a good actress. Like y'all gotta stop the cat. People want to say, oh, she was trash in Dune. Well, Dune 1, she was barely in the movie, so we can't judge that. Dune 2, personally, I think she gave a great performance in Dune 2. Again, she didn't have much to go off of. Like, you don't really get to see full-blown emotional scenes from her. But there are scenes in the movie where she gives great performances, strong performances, physical performances. I mean, there's literally a scene where she's kicking niggas' ass and doing fight scenes and shit. Like, she's not getting credit for the shit that she's doing. Me personally, I feel like it's not fair. That being said, this movie, great performance from her. This is probably the first time we get to see her, well, besides Euphoria, because she kind of plays a bad person in Euphoria. But in this movie, she plays essentially a bad person. She's very manipulative, playing both sides. Manipulative. She's a liar. She's just not a good person in this movie. So it's kind of a unique way we get to see her for the first time. So yeah, I'll say very strong performance from her. If seeing her name on the poster is what's keeping you from watching this movie, my response would be to put that out of your mind and give the movie a try, because it's actually a very good movie and she gives a very good performance.
Yeah, a lot of this movie low key deep, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Make you think.
Right.
And I will say this, just speaking more about the movie itself, it's a very good story. Like Redpeck said, it makes it makes tennis interesting. We don't really get to see a lot. There's not a lot of there's a few tennis movies that have been made, but nobody really ever talks about them. This is one where it made it actually very interesting to see what actually goes into the tennis aspect of it. The actors themselves, you can tell they actually train to play tennis because they're playing these matches on camera. There's no stunt doubles. They're actually playing these matches. And it looks really, really good. The camera work is crazy. There's scenes in this movie where I'm like, how the fuck did they shoot that? There's one scene in the movie where it's like the camera is attached to the ball and they're hitting it back. That shit looks crazy. There's just a lot of very good shots. The camera work, the soundtrack. I want to speak about the soundtrack. Fire. Very, very fire soundtrack. It's very like EDM heavy, electronic music fueled, and the soundtrack is done by Trent Reznor, Atticus Ross. If y'all don't know, Trent Reznor is from 9 Inch Nails, the rock band, great rock band, classic rock band. But for the last 10 years or so, he's been doing movie soundtracks with Atticus Ross. And in my opinion, they're one of the best when it comes to movie soundtracks. I mean, when you pull out their resume, they've done The Social Network, the Facebook movie. They did Gone Girl with Ben Affleck. They did, it says they did Watchmen. I didn't even know that. I wonder what that's from. But they did, they actually did TMNT, Mutant Mayhem last year. They did the soundtrack for that.
Oh, that soundtrack was fire.
One of my favorite movies, Annihilation. Even if you don't like that movie, the soundtrack is crazy in that movie. They did the soundtrack for that. Very, very good soundtracks from these guys. And this is definitely keeping up with that tradition. What else can I say? So Luca Guadagnino, one thing I'll say, I've seen a lot of his movies, and he had a TV show on HBO. His big thing is he loves to show romance in his projects. He loves to show like just people in love and relationships and sex. And I mean, he's very good at it. This movie kind of does that, and it's very, what's the word I'm looking for? Everything is like passionate and like hot and sexy. Like
that's how you felt. That's how you felt.
Hey, that's what it is, bro. Like the movie is very like it gets heated, especially some of the scenes
Hey,
Zendaya has. We've never
hey,
seen her do
Wonton.
scenes like this.
Ooh,
Did, Wonton, did you feel it growing doing that threesome scene?
Not that scene, no, not that scene.
Oh, not that one.
But bro, yeah, it's just this movie, bro. If I could pick one word to describe this, it's energy. It's so much energy, like between them going to tennis matches, and then the relationship aspect of it. It's energy, it's high tension, because literally what the plot of this movie is, she essentially breaks up a friendship. She breaks up a friendship, and their friendship turns into a rivalry, and it's a very very heated rivalry. Like these guys go from being best friends to essentially competing with each other, hating each other, and it's all because of her. And she's very aware of that, and she manipulates that. Yeah, I don't know. It's not much more I can say. It's a very good movie, interesting story, and it's very very entertaining. I don't care what you think about Zendaya or whatever. The movie itself is very entertaining. Like, it's a good movie, bro. Me personally, I would give it like an 8, maybe 8.5 out of 10. I would definitely recommend you go see this in theater. I saw this on Dolby Cinema, by the way. I would definitely
Yep.
recommend to go see this in theaters.
Yes.
Mainly because, like I said, the camera work is just very, very good. It looks great on the big screen. But that's it for me. Mafia, did you say you saw this as well?
Yeah, I saw it a couple hours ago.
Okay, bet. Go ahead, give your thoughts.
Yeah, so great movie, great movie. From beginning to end, this movie had my attention. There was never a point where I was like, let me just think about something else just for a second. It's like, no, I'm all into the movie. Shoot, characters. Like you said, like everyone said, Zendaya is amazing in this movie. Like she had me feeling like Bond. I really hated her. But yeah, story was good. The music, like I said, you know, at certain parts of the movie when it has that beat come in, I was like, okay, something's about to happen. The choreography for the tennis playing was good. What else? That's all I can think of off the top of my head. But yeah, overall, yes, amazing movie. I have to give it 8 out of 10. Also,
How did you feel about Zendaya in this movie?
like I said, man, I hated her. It was like, damn, she did the part so good. I actually hated her. It's like if I saw her in real life, I might be tempted to slap the shit out of her. Because if I'm Tom Holland watching this movie, I'm like, hey, you got to go back to Disney because you might be for the streets.
Oh yeah, she went crazy in this movie. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, definitely did. Her and Tom Holland been going crazy
100%.
recently.
Yeah, the acting was
He
crazy.
just
I'm
got
like,
bent
hold
over.
on. If I was Tom Holland, I wouldn't have been able to be like on set behind a camera that day. Absolutely not.
I don't see how he watched the movie.
Yeah, I don't know. I just want to say, bitch, bro, like stop the Zendaya hate, bro. She not on Disney Channel no more. This is a grown woman. She is a good actor. Y'all hating. Y'all hating. Y'all hating. Y'all hating. Y'all hating. If she, like, I don't know if it's because she light skin. I don't know if it's because she's skinny. I don't know what it is. But niggas be hating on Zendaya. And I don't like it. I don't appreciate it. She's a good actress. Y'all got to stop hating. Yeah, man. Go see some movies, dog. This shit is fire. This is a great movie. Like, really good.
Alex,
I'll
go
tell
see
you
it.
Yeah,
what. Oh,
fire. Alex
yeah.
need to see it. I don't know why he's avoiding it.
We're going to speak on
It
Alex.
might.
That's actually the next topic. We're going to speak on Alex. And we're going to see
No,
what he
Um,
say.
actually, no. We're gonna say it when he come. We're gonna say it when he come. We're gonna say
I'm
that
gonna tell
next.
you why people don't like Zendaya. Guantan already said it, but yeah, because the Spider-Man movies, I think she does like a half-ass job in it, so people always gonna remember that shit.
I
Yeah,
can't
and
even say that though.
and I don't think she is, but a lot of people think she's shaped like a boy, so they go that against her too. I don't know why. So there's a lot of
He
like
must be gay. I'm sorry.
reasons outside of acting why people don't like her, or people don't look at her and they're like, "Oh wow, another Disney bitch, great," and then yeah.
I
But
think it's also one of those things where it's like people can't disassociate her from her Disney. Some people can't
but that's the
remove
thing.
her
Like,
from
That's
her
because
Disney.
she's a
Disney
child
actors,
star. So
yeah, child stars always have that thing stigma. If you think about it, a lot of people always
Yeah.
gonna like the dude from Malcolm in the Middle, like that could not break through because of that
yeah,
shit.
Frankie Muniz.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
yeah,
he had a whole lot of other stuff going on
yeah,
too.
yeah,
I really feel bad for him.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or the nigga from Home Alone, like I think what's his name?
Macaulay
Like he,
Culkin.
he
Macaulay Culkin?
yeah, he recently just broke through that. So, I mean, it takes a while, but I mean, it's different because Euphoria. I feel like that show did it get canceled?
Not
No,
It's
it's
yet.
about to get
like in
canceled.
a
Yeah, not
hiatus.
yet.
Yeah, she was.
It's
And
about
she was only 2 seasons, so I feel like there's a certain audience that has not watched it yet. Like the people who watch Euphoria, I feel like we're like college age women and shit like that, or like high school age women. So they probably think was like did a good performance, but the majority of people I know have not watched Euphoria. Like I haven't watched that shit, so I wouldn't know how good her acting job is. So I mean, that could be it too.
That goes back to what I'm saying. People people be saying, "Oh, she's not a good actress," but then when you ask them what they've seen her in, they be like, "Oh, Disney Channel and Spider Man." It's like, dog, she's done like a shit ton of things since then. Like, come on, bro. That's at the end of the day, that's a you problem. Like, come on.
Yeah, I'm not sure
I
why
think
Alex.
it's
Yeah, go ahead.
no, I think it's because like when you look at it, Spider-Man, even Doom Part 1, she didn't really have a lot of screen time, and then when she was having screen time, it was like not that important. Like it didn't give her enough time to shine, and she was growing as an actor too. I mean,
You know
it's
what?
really kind of hard to
It's
like
her
show off
facial
what she was.
expression. She always gives off the "I don't want to be here" type of look.
And that's kind of the roles they put her in though.
Yeah.
Like especially Spider-Man. Like I don't know why they went with kind of like an awkward kind of MJ. But that's what they chose. I mean, that nut ass director, but it is what it is. But
Oh, yeah.
I will say the movie I did watch it in Dolby, and the music I fucks with it. The only issue I had with it is like it kind of drowns out a little bit of the dialogue. That's
That's
like
a
my
fact. I
only
did notice
gripe.
that. That's a fact.
Oh, the
Yeah.
Christopher Nolan
But
effect. Great job.
like Mafia was saying, once that music start playing, you know, I like how it sets like the emotional tone of shit's about to be really toxic, and it's mainly the way that like Tashi goes at both of the boys because like she's about to say some manipulative shit and she won't even have to say that. Like it's so crazy how she was moving. Like it was little things like it's giving me fucking PTSD, bro. Think about exes and stuff
When I
because
heard that she was
Mhm.
manipulating this movie, that's why I was not interested in this movie at all. When I heard that she was like evil, I was like, I gotta watch this shit.
Yeah, it's a
I
different bro. It's
figured
a
it was
different role for
because
her. Like we've never seen her do something
for
like
real,
that.
for real.
She does something similar to this in Euphoria, but it's from a different aspect because in that movie that shows she's a drug addict. So when she's
Yeah.
like lying and being manipulative, it's because she wants drugs. This one is different. That's just who she is. You know what I'm saying? Like it's different in this movie.
Yeah, like she doesn't have like a true reason to do it. Like she just it's just little things like she doesn't not even say it. It's just the way that like she carries herself throughout the movie. Like I won't spoil the scene, but that infamous trailer that people were crying about, oh my god, what is Zendaya doing? She getting turned out by white dudes.
Yeah, and the
It
funny
goes a
part is,
different way that you don't expect.
yeah,
No,
it's actually the opposite.
mm,
But I ain't gonna say too. But
yeah, I won't say too much. But,
You'll like the scene, Alex.
She pegging
I
niggas?
told Alex that. I told him
She
that.
pegging niggas?
I told him that. He's definitely gonna like it.
Oh
But
no, he's pegging motherfuckers down. I didn't watch the movie.
bro,
other
it's a
things
really
that
good
like
movie. And
it is, bro. Like y'all talk about the camera angles. What I really like is
Whoa,
like
whoa,
the
whoa, whoa,
close
whoa, whoa, whoa!
ups.
Camera angles.
no,
Y'all
no,
just
not
said
that, not that kind of camera.
Not that kind of angles.
okay.
But
All right.
the camera angles when they were playing tennis, and man, there was like even the beginning of the movie is a full close up of both of them like sweating. And if you like 2K and stuff like that, you get sold on them fucking next gen trailers.
You
It's
hear that,
stuff like
wizard?
that. It's stuff like that that gets you like, all right, this movie about to be like intense. And I like how they show the different emotional and mental side of each like actor, the way that they are, because they're in different points of their careers. Because you look at Zendaya's character, of course, in the trailer, like her career is like cut short because of an injury. She's a coach, so that's a different perspective. You look at both of the other guys, they're different perspectives of being at a high point in a career and someone that's at a very fucking low point in their career. So it's like this went like a different approach I did not expect. And also, shout out to Zendaya for having her assistant in another movie
Yeah, I peeped
because
that. Yeah,
She
Wait,
been steadily keeping them
Her
like
sister,
a
the
bag.
mom.
No, her
No,
assistant,
this
the dude that was like the guy on the chair, Red Pig.
Oh, that was her assistant. I
That's
didn't
her.
know that.
Yeah, that's her real
Roy,
life
she does not
assistant.
look like a boy, dog. She doesn't look like no dude, dog. Chill out. She does not look like a dude. Come
I
on.
did not know that. I did not know that
Yeah,
was her assistant. Wow, the gay one.
yeah.
yeah, that's her
Wow,
real
that's
life.
Yeah,
fire.
That's her
he
real
was
life assistant.
yeah, he was in what's it called? No Way Home as well. The one that was like, are y'all gonna have spider babies? Wherever the fuck the line was.
Oh yeah, that kid.
Oh,
Yeah, I remember him.
okay,
Yeah,
that's
Oh yeah,
fire.
it's a lot of references where I'm like, okay, I'm fucking. And I know she helped produce some of the film too, so I definitely fuck with it and peeped a lot of that stuff.
Yeah, he did a good job too.
I thought so.
Oh, 100%.
I'll say this: I seen Wizard in the chat. He said, "Do y'all think this movie will make money?"
if
I
she
actually
does,
think it
It
will. I
already
think this
is.
movie will be very
Yeah,
successful.
because Zendaya is attached to it.
The early previews, they had a preview like I think on Wednesday or something like. They said it made like 20 million almost.
Yeah.
I think this movie would definitely do well. Let me check the budget real quick. I don't even know what the budget was on this. It says the
I mean, she's a household name. I mean,
hold on.
even though I think she's a B-list actor, she's been in so many high-profile movies and shows the last 2 or 3 years.
And people love Zendaya, so
People love her. And she has a teenage audience with her, and then the young adult, female audience with her. So she'll bring in people. I don't think this movie's gonna make $800 million like that, but it'll probably make
No.
half a billion. And,
Now, real quick, I don't know why I said 19. The movie made 1.9 million in Thursday night previews.
is that good? I don't know if that's good.
It's pretty good. The budget,
pretty good for that movie.
the budget was 55 million, and it says right now the estimate is that it'll gross between 12 and 15 million after this weekend. If that's the case, that'll be a that's pretty good opening weekend. I think this movie will do well. I do, for a couple of reasons. One, obviously it has Zendaya. She has a huge fan base, and she's a star. Like whether people want to agree or not, she is a star. And two, just word of mouth. The movie's getting good reviews. If you actually watch the movie, like it's a very enjoyable movie. I think it'll do well. I do. I don't know. I can't really recommend it enough.
Yeah,
Let me check Rotten Tomatoes real quick. What they saying?
I mean,
That's
I
the-
definitely wasn't interested in this movie a week ago, but all the reviews came in, and then I think Kiso said it was good, and I usually trust Kiso's judgment. And then Red Pack said he liked it. I was like, damn, Kiso and Red Pack both like this. I'm like, I definitely gotta watch this shit now.
yeah.
But right now, Tarek, it's 88% critics rated, and then 81% audience. So that's pretty good.
I'm surprised. As people are rolling their eyes when the trailer came on in the theater. Like people, oh god. So I'm surprised, but I'm welcome surprised. So yeah.
Yeah, very good. Shit, that's
Oh
a lot.
yeah, I also forgot, bro. It's funny that every from all the Spider-Man movies, every love interest of Peter has played a tennis player,
Yeah,
and every Peter Parker is played some kind of military movie like soldier.
I did peep that. Yeah, every Mary Jane actor has been in a tennis movie. That shit is crazy. And they asked Zendaya about that in the interview I saw, and she was like, maybe it's some sort of prophecy I have to fulfill or something. But yeah, definitely interesting. But real quick, speaking about Rotten Tomatoes, just out of curiosity, I checked Boy Kills World. That shit got a 62% critic score
Ooh.
and a 65% audience score. So that's
Oh, so that shit must be ass.
they saying it's
yeah.
saying it's mid. They saying it's mid. I don't know. I might still go see that on Sunday though. I might
I'm gonna
go
go
see
see it tomorrow still.
Oh no, dog. Like the trailer seemed interesting, but then I thought about it. I'm like, that the person doing that voiceover, that's gonna get fucking annoying probably. And it
Oh, I
just
forgot
seems
about
like
that in the trailer. Yeah, it's not actual Bill
yeah, like
Skarsgård voice.
not at all. And then it kind of remind me of what's that movie, bro? It's like Henry or something, where it's just only like a first person point of view.
Oh,
Action Henry?
Hardcore Henry. Hardcore
Yeah,
Henry.
Hardcore Henry. Like I fuck with that movie, so I was like, oh, maybe this might be cool. But then I thought about it. I'm like, I don't know, dog. This might be a let me watch this on Hulu type shit.
I'm a movie guy. At the end of the day, I got to do it.
I ain't gonna lie,
Oh,
man. I'm
yeah?
kind of disappointed. I'm kind of sad that Alex is not here because, for one, I wanted his review on Boy Kills World. But two, man, we got to talk to Alex, man. We're going to have to talk to him next show.
Yeah, we definitely gonna have to have a talk with that nigga. Put him in the
next
hot
show
seat.
and see what's going on. A lot
Put
to talk
that
about.
nigga in the hot seat. He not a movie guy. More like a movie. What we call him?
Fan?
No. We can't say it on the podcast.
Yeah, we can't say that live.
Oh,
Yeah.
But real quick, let me check and see, because that's all I have for the movie reviews. Are there
He's a
any
movie
movies y'all?
buff. Yeah.
He is a movie buff.
Yeah.
Are there any movies y'all plan to go see? This week or the next weekend?
Boy
Y'all
Kills
have any
World
plans?
and Spirited Away.
Ooh, I'm seeing I've seen Challengers on Sunday, and then I think I have my ticket for the Planet 8 movie, but that's not for like a couple weeks from now, right? So
Yeah, it's like
Oh,
May
are we
10th.
gonna see the Fall Guy?
I'm watching Star Wars. I'm watching the re-release of
Oh, yeah, Fall Guy
1.
is next week. Yeah.
Fall Guy and Planet of the Apes.
Oh, and I'm watching Tear too. But
Yeah,
again,
this is a scary movie. I'm skipping this one.
Ooh, yeah.
Wait, didn't you already
Oh, it's
see
only
that?
90 minutes. Terror only 90 minutes. I might see that more. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
The Mummy is still showings.
Hold
for
on, y'all.
tomorrow,
Spider-Man 3 is opening on Monday.
next
Oh
week.
yeah, Star Wars Episode 1. I'm watching that too.
I will be at
I'm
work
good on
sadly.
Spider-Man 3. Oh, they showing
I
the
do
Amazing
work.
Spider-Man. I might go see that one again. Actually, Spider-Man, I like Spider-Man 3. What am I saying? I like that one.
Oh,
That's
did
a
y'all
fun
see the
movie.
reports for Spider-Man making $1 million?
Yeah,
Spider-Man
Yeah.
800,000,
They
right?
made $1 million? I thought Spider-Man 2 made like 800K.
I thought it was 800K, but then from other reports, they're saying it hit that mill.
Wow.
I don't know. I've been seeing conflicting reports. Even still, that's a lot of money for just the U.S. off of $5 tickets. Like,
Let me say this too. I'm glad you brought that up. This is what I want to say, and I want a little mini rant. If y'all haven't noticed, it's been kind of slow for movies. The beginning of the year, and they're re-releasing all these classics. We got Spider-Man re-releasing. Spirited Away is back in theaters this weekend. Star Wars.
It's
Star
not done.
Wars
next
in
week.
next
So one,
week.
baby, yes sir.
Then they just announced Lord of the Ring is coming in June.
Yeah,
This
June 8th.
This is my issue.
oh, Shrek 2 is also in theaters right now as well, and The Mummy. So
Damn, it's that slow that they just putting all these
The
classes
Mummy.
back.
Well, some of it is because like The Mummy is the anniversary. Oh, Alien is back in. I'm seeing Alien tomorrow, by the way. This is my issue. This is my issue. They release some of these releases. They're only doing during the fucking week, and they only giving them 2 showings, bro.
Yeah, that's...
For one, like Saint just mentioned, Spider-Man is making money. Wouldn't the common sense tell y'all, hey, why don't we maybe add 2 more showings per day for these, and also show them on the weekend? There's no weekend showings for none of these fucking Spider-Man movies.
Your theaters are adjust. So my theater, if they see people are going to it, they'll shut another movie down that's not doing too good or that's not getting showings and just replace it with a movie that's doing like pulling people.
Bro, I wanted to go see Spider-Man. I wanted to go see Spider-Man 2. I have not seen those movies in theaters since they came out.
That's an AMC problem.
They own AMC, and I'm mainly speaking about AMC because that's where I go. Yeah. But they're only showing this shit on the weekday, and even on the weekday, they only have 2 fucking shows, 7:00 and like 9:30. Come on, bro. Like,
and they added more showing times on like, because it was only supposed to be Monday, but then they added more, right, all the way to Thursday. But why are they only adding up to like 10:00? Like, nigga, if you're gonna add more shows, add them on a Friday and a Saturday. I don't get it.
Exactly.
You have other movies that are only like Boy Kills World. There's no morning showings.
And this is my thing,
like,
right? I could understand if like, there was big movies out and you don't want to take up screens. I could understand, but there's nothing out right. There's nothing out right now, bro. There's nothing out right now.
No, there's a lot of releases. No, there's nothing crazy out right now. But there's a lot of smaller releases that are coming out that, like, if you think about the last 2 or 3 weeks, there's been a lot of movies that came out, so they have to like kind of divide that space up. They're just not going to dedicate like MCU level amount of theaters for
I'm not
like
even
a
asking them to do that. I'm just saying, can we get, like Saint just said, can we get some Friday and Saturday showings? They're doing Monday through Thursday. Can we get some Friday and Saturday showings, please?
That's an AMC issue, though.
Bro, please.
AMC got to fix that shit.
Like,
AMC
come
is
on.
notorious for doing that shit.
Even to Star Wars, Phantom Menace. Let me check, because I think I checked. So it says May 3rd. That's the 3rd.
And the 4th.
That's a Friday. That's a Friday. So that's okay.
Yeah.
They did good with that. But Spider-Man, bro, what if I want to go see it on fucking Friday night? Like, I can't. They won't let me. Shit is crazy.
They mess up the Star Wars one too, though, because that 24-hour shit is not it either. Like, come on, bro. Like, what made y'all think that was a good idea? Y'all think
Playing
I
all
want
the
to be
Star Wars
in the
movies
theater
in a
with
day?
nerds? Yeah, they're doing all of them. All
no.
9 movies.
On May 10th? On May 4th, my bad.
May 4th, yeah.
I think it's a new one every week, just like the Spider-Man shit.
No, it's not every week. It's just one straight showing.
That's
Bunch
disgusting.
of stinky ass dudes.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Nerds. No,
Wait,
bro.
no, mine is doing one movie at a time.
Nah, not for AMC. They're doing it all in one showing.
AMC is retarded. That's basically what's happening.
All 9 movies is crazy.
That's more than 14 hours. God,
wait, they doing a marathon? 24 hours?
Yeah, that's
one straight marathon, bro.
You got to be a sick motherfucker to go sit in the theater. Watch all
and it's sold out too. From at least what I saw in Houston, it's sold out like instantly.
Yeah,
and I was excited and thinking about doing a trip to KC to go see the homies and go watch all the watch at least Revenge of the Sith. But once I found out it was 24 hours, I said, yeah, I'm good off that, bro.
No,
I just don't get it. It only benefits them. The movie's just making money. These old ass movies just making money. Like, come on, bro. You missing out on money, bro. You missing out on money. It's just my little rant. And mainly because I'm salty because I wanted to go see Spider-Man 1 and 2 again. But
I want to see Spider-Man 2 in the movie. I don't want to see Spider-Man 1.
Well, you missed your chance, brother. You missed your chance, brother.
Yeah, that came and gone.
But Rip here, they're doing all the Spider-Mans. So like Spider-Man 3 is next. Then they're doing Amazing Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man 2, then the Tom Holland joints.
I don't want to use my free movie on that.
Well, this is the crazy part too. I don't even know if AMC will let you use the free movie because it's already.
Let me see. I'm about to try.
Yeah,
It's
you
already.
You can.
You can.
Oh yeah. Wait.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
a
I know
$5 thing is offloadable if you have
Bro,
A-list.
Spider-Man 3 is damn near sold out.
Yeah, I know.
They're adding more showings, so you might get lucky.
Bro, they're only having 2 showings.
Oh my dog, they're doing I have 5 showings each day for Star Wars for a week. So my Cinemark is doing that shit right then. Y'all need to complain to AMC. Start
You know what's crazy?
fucking...
I didn't even check Cinemark for Spider-Man. I probably should check them, see what's going on.
Yeah, Spider-Man. No, they have multiple showings for Spider-Man here.
Yeah, they do. It's like at least 2 showings.
See, I don't even check Cinemark because I don't go there. I go to AMC because I got the A-list. But I probably should have checked.
I'm not gonna lie. I fucked the AMC in that fucking green apple shit, and that's the only thing they got.
But they don't even have it no more, dog.
Oh, see, now I got no reason to ever go back.
Yeah, they took it.
My AMC doesn't even have those, bruh. I'm fucking jealous. All they got is just the blue and the red and the nasty ass Coke.
Bro, they added a cherry lime shit, dog. It's so fucking mad.
They use that watermelon and a bunch of other flavors, and then they done got lazy, dog.
I'm gonna try the blueberry one, see what that's about.
Damn, I don't even see Spider-Man on this joint. Ooh, let me check my day.
Also, Cinemark is the ones that are doing like the exclusive posters because I've checked. AMC hasn't been giving them out.
Damn.
I'm seeing Alien tomorrow. I'm excited for that. I love Alien. My favorites. 45th anniversary. Yes, I guess. I don't know, bro. I may or may not go see Boy Kills World. I may or may not.
Skip that.
I don't know. But
I'll take the L for you.
That's all I have for topics, y'all. That's all I have for reviews. Do y'all have any last thoughts or things y'all want to add before we get up out of here?
I saw that movie Sting.
You did see? I forgot about Sting. Go ahead and talk about Sting real quick.
Basically, it's just a movie about. So they never go into the backstory, but there's a spider. The more it eats, the bigger it gets, and for some unexplained reason, it can copy the sounds of other animals. Little girl finds it, and she's just like, "Oh, this is cool. This spider is different. Let me keep feeding him." Eventually, it gets too big and it goes around the apartment building.
Oh,
Basically, just it really only kills the animals and one black dude, and pretty much the movie's it's trash.
was that an A24 film? I remember seeing a trailer for that in theaters. I can't remember what movie I saw for that. It did look stupid though.
It could have been good, but like I said, they don't even explain what the hell the spider is. It's just like she just finds the spider in her grandmother's apartment, and all of a sudden it can respond to her. She gives it a command, it listens like a dog, and then it can make noises and stuff.
But no
Hmm.
origin at all. What the
Man,
hell?
I double checked. It says it's not made by A24.
Hmm. Yeah, I couldn't tell. It just looked kind of low budget.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
But that's it, y'all. We can go ahead and get into the outros. Let's start with.
Oh wait, Montan, did you see that dude? Did we talk about this? The dude who was supposed to write the new Evil Dead movie. He was supposed to write and direct it. It's Francis something. I'm not gonna say his name. I don't know if y'all care about that.
No, I didn't see that. I did see that they have at least 2 Evil Dead movies in the works.
Oh God,
Neither
they
one of them are a sequel to Evil Dead Rise, though, from what I read.
they turn these bitches out like Call of Duty games, nigga. These niggas.
I like Evil Dead Rise, but yeah, I don't know.
That was mid. It was alright. No, it was ass. I'm lying.
You want to
That
get
movie
E-Rock
was ass.
mad.
It was not ass. It was not ass.
That shit was ass. Mommy's with the maggots now. You like that?
I mean, they spoiled that in the trailer, but the movie was good.
I know. That's the best part of the movie.
The movie was good.
The trailer is the best part of the movie, nigga.
That's cap. And bro, the even the opening, the title card, that shit was fire. The movie is good, bro.
Nah, that movie sucks.
We can start with outros.
Oh,
Go ahead, Saint.
Did y'all talk about that Martin Scorsese films he got in the works? A Jesus film starring Andrew Garfield and
What the
Miles
fuck?
Teller.
No.
Yeah, and then he got a Frank Sinatra movie with Leonardo DiCaprio starring as
Oh yeah, I
Sinatra.
forgot about that.
I
They
did
did
hear
say
about
that.
that. Yeah, I did hear about that.
Frank. Oh yeah, that What?
That
So
might
is
be
Frank like
good.
he got
That
mob
might be
ties or
good.
some shit? That might be fire, low key.
Yeah, I think that'd be good.
Yeah, that's a day one.
That Jesus
That
movie
nigga.
though, I didn't confirm this because I don't know.
That was a Mel
But
Gibson.
somebody on Twitter said it's not like a Passion of Christ. They said it's like
Passion of
Jesus.
Christ.
They said it's like Jesus in modern times. That's what I saw. They said about the movie.
Wasn't there supposed to be a Passion of Christ 2 coming out though? Like, isn't
Yeah,
that
Mel Gibson said that's
Yeah.
what the fuck is they gonna do?
it's gonna show after the resurrection?
That's boring.
Eastern.
Oh,
Isn't it?
never mind.
What did he do after resurrection?
Well, when he got up and he
Nigga, he
went to hell.
rise and everybody say,
Yeah,
yeah,
It's gonna
Jesus.
be a
He
short
he
movie.
go
Put
up
it
to
that way.
to
It's
the
gonna be
sky,
about.
nigga.
It's gonna be.
he
They
went-
said it's
he
gonna be
went
about the
to-
3 days that he was gone and he came back.
Yeah, he went to hell. He unlocked the gates and shit. That type of shit.
Oh, brother.
Tick probably watch it.
You hear the story? Niggas say niggas was dying in Passion of Christ all of the first movie and shit.
People, you probably weren't like
What?
old enough, dog. People were like bawling in that movie, dog. Like
Yeah, people was
people were
crying
like,
and shit. Yeah.
people were like dead ass like sobbing. I was like, yo, what the fuck? I don't want. I
Yep.
don't know. I was like, maybe
I heard stories,
2003.
Nah,
bro.
that
They
didn't
said
make me cry though.
people was
Yo,
dying
that's
in
one of the
theaters
goriest movies
watching
I've
it,
ever watched.
passing out. Like what? The
That-
movie is
that-
gruesome as hell.
Yeah, I was 12 years old. Yeah, when that movie came out. Man, I remember like grown men crying, like women crying. I'm like, dog, what the fuck? I didn't really know any. I knew better, but like I was just like, damn, y'all really crying about this shit? Like my mom was crying. That shit was like crazy as fuck, though. People were like,
I didn't know he
it
went
was
through all of
cringy to me
that.
though too. It was so cringe for me. I'm like, dog, why y'all crying about this movie?
Yeah,
It's just
Yeah.
a visual representation. Like
yeah.
I'm not like super religious, but like I
When he
do
was
believe
getting
in
beat,
God.
nigga,
So
that shit was crazy. That's the
you
only
feel
thing I
it.
remember about this movie.
He was getting his ass
Uh,
whooped. I was like,
But we know the
shit.
movie's
Yeah.
fan fiction because he's white. So
Oh,
Right. Mel
Yeah.
Gibson's racist ass was in his bag. Yes, sir. Was it? He sure was. That nigga was going crazy.
Whitewash Hollywood.
Oh man, that shit was funny. Not the beating, but just Mel Gibson being fucking crazy.
but yeah, anything else y'all want to add before we get up out of here?
oh, man, go watch movies, y'all. Because some of us don't.
Sir.
Yeah,
Damn.
we gonna speak about it though.
Yeah,
I support you, Alex. Remember, I support you.
No,
He
we
on
don't.
a
We don't.
trial.
Shout out to
Jedi
Alex,
They
Knight.
man.
called you a movie buff. They tried to pair you with Larry. I would never
Shout out
do
to
that.
Alex, but Alex will be having court next week.
I would never do that.
Alex will be on the stand to stand
Yeah.
trial. But that's it from us. We can go ahead and start with the outros. Saint, let the people know where they can find you and your content, brother.
Yes, sir, man. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube at Delayed Saint, or type in Delayed Productions. You know, we got the whole Delayed Takes podcast where we talk about superhero movies, shows, sometimes even anime. But yeah, and we're on Spotify as well.
Appreciate you coming through, brother. And Mafia Quad,
Sir.
what's your outro?
All right, everyone. Another episode. Good cast. Appreciate everyone for tuning in, and we'll catch y'all next time.
Yes, sir. And Tyrek.
Yeah, good podcast. Challenger Sunday for me. I miss you, Alex, and I support you.
And last but not least, Mr. Red Pig.
Yeah, man. I don't know what I'm gonna see next. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Whatever one time, like, yeah, let's go see. I might consider it. I might pull Alex next podcast
Next thing
and
I'm
not go
seeing is
see
Fall
anything.
Guys.
Oh yeah, I was supposed to be gonna see that. Yeah, I'm gonna see that. I'll bring somebody with me for that. But yeah, go watch movies, y'all. Be movie men. Don't be movie frauds. You know.
And bro, if
Oh
you want to
yeah,
see a
hey,
good
hey,
movie this weekend,
for my
go ahead.
TV watchers, man. We got like a month until House of Dragons, nigga. Now that's the
Yes.
cinema, nigga. That's
Yeah, House of
cinema,
Dragon
nigga.
come
Can't
back
wait.
in June.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I can't
Same
wait,
with the
nigga. Did
boys.
y'all remember the last episode? I might have to rewatch it, nigga. That last episode
Last
was
episode was crazy.
bananas.
Yeah, it was
It was
crazy.
bananas. Nigga, that's better than the last. The first season of House of Dragons better than the last 2 seasons of Game of Thrones to me.
Oh
I ain't
yeah,
gonna lie to
House Dragons is so fucking dog. I can't fucking wait. Oh
you.
my
Yes,
god, it's so
dog.
fucking experience. Jack is fucking crazy when I watch it. Fucking
Tripping.
tripping, dog.
Jack, stop crying and
One thing
watch
about
that
Jack,
mug,
he
bro.
loved talking himself out of good experiences.
He's
And he ain't the
fucking
only
amazing.
one.
Being petty. Missing out on greatness.
Yeah,
But yeah, man, if y'all have free time this weekend, go check out Challengers, bro. Really good movie. I think a lot of y'all will enjoy it. We will be back next week with some more reviews, some topics, probably some news, hopefully. And we appreciate y'all for rocking with us, man.
Yes, sir.
Be out.
Yeah.
E